Hello GMAT 2024. As you know, GMAT is going to change its exam pattern. A new pattern has been named that is called GMAT Focus Edition. GMAT Focus Edition will be different from GMAT Classic. What are the differences that we will discuss in this video? So this video is all about GMAT exam pattern, GMAT exam books, and what is syllabus to follow, and at the end, how to prepare for GMAT Focus Edition to target 720, 730, 740, 760 and 780. Total number of questions of GMAT Focus Edition and duration. First section is verbal aptitude. Total number of questions of verbal aptitude will be 23 and duration will be 45 minutes. The scoring pattern will be 60 to 90. So it will range from 60 points to 90 points. Minimum 60 and maximum 90 points. Second is quantitative aptitude. Total number of questions from quantitative aptitude will be 21 and duration will be 45 minutes and the score will range from 60 to 90 points. Third is DI data insight. Total number of questions of data insight will be 20 and duration will be 45 minutes. Score will range from 60 to 90 points. To score 805, you have to get at least 89, 89, 89 in each sections, then your score will be 805. However, the total score will depend on your percentile and therefore you have to keep yourself into highest percentile to get maximum score. Now let us go more in depth of each sections. First is English named verbal aptitude. This section measures your ability to read and comprehend written material and to reason and evaluate arguments. It is composed of 23 reading comprehension and critical reasoning questions. So number of questions will be 23 and it will be mixed of reading comprehension, critical reasoning. Reading comprehension questions measures your ability to understand words and statements, understand logical relationship between significant points, draw inference and following development of quantitative concepts. Specifically, the following reading skills will be tested. Mainly, it will test your main idea, supporting idea, inference, application, logical structure, style, and tone. Critical reasoning questions measures your ability to make argument, evaluate arguments, and formulate or evaluate a plan of action. Critical reasoning questions are based on a short reading passage, usually fewer than 100 words. Typically, the short text comes with a question that asks you which of the 5 answer options strengthens or weakens an argument, tells why the argument is flawed or strongly support the damages the argument. You will not need specialized knowledge of the subject matter to answer these questions. Mainly, it will test your assumption, strengthen, weaken, flaw, evaluate, inference, paradox, parallel reasoning, main point, and complete the argument. Remember, sentence correction is no more with verbal section or English section. So now you have only 2 concepts and they are reading comprehension, critical reasoning. Number of questions from reading comprehension will be almost 12 to 13, 14 and critical reasoning 8 to 10. Second is math, that is called quantitative aptitude. This section measures your algebraic and arithmetic foundational knowledge and how you apply this knowledge to solve problems. It is composed of 21 problem solving questions. These types of questions require some knowledge of arithmetic and elementary algebra. Answering these questions correctly relies on logic and analytical skills, not the underlying math skills. You cannot use a calculator while working on these sections. Remember, data sufficiency question is no more with your quantitative part. So your quantitative part will be consist of only algebraic and arithmetic foundation. Although the number of questions is not fixed yet from each section, yet 10 to 11 question will be from algebraic expression and 10 to 11 question will be from arithmetic foundation. Third section is data insight. Data insight is new pattern. It was not with GMAT Classic. GMAT Focus Edition includes. The reason of inclusion is data insight sections measures a candidate's ability to analyze and interpret the data and apply it to the real world business scenario. Data insight leverage integrated reasoning and data sufficiency question types to measure a newly calibrated digital and data literacy dimension. And you know that this is most demanded skills required in business world today. It is composed of 20 questions that ask you to assess how multiple sources and types of information including graphic, numeric and verbal relate to one another and can be leveraged to make informed decision. Questions may require math, data analysis, verbal reasoning or all 3. You can use and one screen calculator while working on these sections. The question types you will find on these sections are data sufficiency. Measures your ability to analyze quantitative problem, recognize which data is relevant, and determine at what point there is enough data to solve the problem. Second is multi-source reasoning. Measures your ability to examine data from multiple sources including text, passage, tables, graphic, or some combination of three, and to analyze each source of data carefully to answer multiple questions. Some questions will require you to recognize discrepancies among different sources of data, while other will ask you to draw inference or require you to determine whether data is relevant. Third is table analysis. Measures your ability to sort or analyze a table of data, similar to a spreadsheet, in order to determine what information is relevant or meets certain condition. Fourth is graphic interpretation. Measures your ability to interpret the information presented in a graph or other graphical image. Next is two-part analysis. Measures your ability to solve complex problems. They could have quantitative, verbal, or some combination of both. The format is intentionally versatile to cover a wide range of content. Your ability to evaluate trade-offs, solve simultaneous equations, and discern relationship between the two entities is measured. So, data insight is completely dedicated to new business world and requirement of new business world. This was all about the test of GMAT Focus Edition from new angle, from new dimension. Now here comes how to prepare for GMAT Focus Edition. Now, GMAT exam preparation books. First, verbal section. Verbal exam preparation books. So, my recommendation will be 4 to 5 books. First book, official guide. Remember, there are two types of official guide. One is for section wise, for example, only for verbal, only for quant, only for DI, and second will be mixed of all three. But these books should be followed at last. Means when you are writing your full exam, you should begin with the foundation book, and for foundation, Manhattan is a best book. So Manhattan Prep will help you a lot to build your foundation of both reading comprehension and critical reasoning. For practice, you can follow Kaplan preparation book. Kaplan is also a good book for your practice because it has almost 100 plus questions in each sections. And then you can go with the section wise official guide, and after that, real official guide. Same pattern you have to follow with the quant section also. So quant has same official guide and section wise official guide, but you should begin with the foundation. So Kaplan and Manhattan are the two books that are very good for the foundations. You can start one by one, begin with the Manhattan, and after that go through Kaplan, and then follow section wise of official guide and then full test of official guide. Par Score is one of the book that you can follow if you want to know in depth of everything. So if you find that you need a basic knowledge of quant, then Par Score GMAT Bible series can be followed. Now, third is data insight. Data insight, as you know, this is a new pattern. Therefore, it will take some time to get adjusted with. However, after official guide, what extra resources that you can follow? One is GMAT Data Sufficiency Guide, and it is very helpful for your basic understanding. Second is Data Interpretation and Analysis book by Manhattan. This is the second book that can be followed. So, three important books: Manhattan, Data Sufficiency Question, and Official Guides will be sufficient to understand. But remember, practice makes man perfect. Therefore, visit different sites, different platforms, different social sites where you can get a lot of practice questions, and join forums to understand how they solve, how they deal, and how they prepare, because everybody has different psychology and they can get insight from others too. About the preparation, first month you should give to foundation, second month you should give for strategy, and third month should be for your full length mock test. So 3 months preparation will be more than sufficient for your GMAT focus exam preparation. This is all about for today. See you in next video with more information, more preparation strategies.